Greetings, mortals, I am the Fallen Show. Let's change my species. And welcome to other Who's That Indie, bringing the strategic, tactical, and survival indie games straight to your face holes. There's a weird bit of lag going on. Today's game is Mirador, which is basically a customizable boss rush game, where you are a dog or a bird, I think it can be other species. You can have one friend with you, and you fight against other players' bosses. So you can build your boss from a number of customizable abilities, routines, and weapons, which I'm just going to go over here and show you. Now you get these by unlocking them from other people. Like you kill their boss, you get their gear. So this one is mine, the Chastity Servant. Let's have a look at him. So there's a ghastly. Oh, it's a ghastly. I can't read. So I'm not going to deploy him. So when you deploy him, you use up all the items. So, you know, once you've deployed that one critter, that's all his gear. So only have the night frame. I think there's other frames out there. It's blue. Also, you have like purple, which is more higher. So there's different levels of quality on the items. You can change how it looks. This really doesn't do much. Curiosity Defender. Ooh. Let's go for that because it looks better. Maybe it gives it more health. Who knows? Just like these pauldrons more. Trouble is, all the knights really look the same. Because all just big, shiny suits of metal. So, none of the things you fight look unique. None of the things you fight feel unique. Because, like I say, you get your equipment from killing them. I like that. Iron. There go with that. So, weapons and abilities. So, you pick a weapon. I only have two. I only have, like, the mace, as you can see. And the war axe. You pick a circuit type, so it decides what it does. As you can see, there's different levels. This is like imbalance standard, where a circuit where the Sentinel will randomly alternate between two different patterns and start using slightly stronger spells under 50% health. Acceleration, Sentinel will enter a progressively stronger phase at 70% to 30%. And this is momentum, a gambler's circuit where the more consecutive weapon strikes as the Sentinel performs, the deadlier the following chain of spells will be. The trouble is, the weapon strikes are the easiest thing to avoid and the best way to kill the enemy. So I've got it got set up so it does a focus beam. So it shoots a single beam out around it, which isn't that good. My guy's quite easy to kill. He also does a flash compass, where he does two beams around him in a circle. He also has the flash compass advanced again for some reason. Let's actually get rid of you. Let's go for orthographic. Oh, I've already got orthographic maneuvers. The orthographic maneuvers are a teleport with a pulse of energy. But I haven't got much. Let's go for that, why not? So the focus beam superior fires 3 beams. So as you can see, once you know what a move is, it's very, very easy to dodge. Like, exceedingly easy to dodge. Just going to ignore you. You're going to be saved. Yeah. So I'm not going to deploy it because it's too easy to defeat. Now your character has a sword, a boomerang, and a heal. And a shield, so you can dodge. Let me have a look what we got. Also, to open things, you literally bark at them. Now the equipment you go in with, you use up. So once you stop doing boss runs, you basically... Where was that? It's not used to have a long time. That's 3 charges. 4. Let's go for this. So once you stop doing boss runs, all the gear you're carrying with you does disappear. So you want to make sure you at least get something back, because the basic stuff's pretty rubbish. Now, you can go with a friend. You can go on your own. You can just go with a random person. I don't know who's playing this game anymore, if I'm honest. The game's been out for a little while. And it's not got the best reviews. Because like I say, all the bosses feel generic. They all look the same. Yeah. They all feel exactly the same. So you go through this, every couple of things you get this. Okay, let's open the door. So each boss has its own little arena, has its own health, has its own telegraph attack. So yeah, depending on how powerful they've made it, it might, you know, try to 1-2 you. It might just put loads of beams, but once you know it's 3 or 4 moves, it's very easy. And I admit, I died a couple of times at the beginning to these, because it's been a while since I played Dark Souls stuff. Once I got into it, I was able to kill 3 or 4 dead easy. I just found it boring. But it depends on how you feel with things. Because boss rush games, you know, the rule of thumb is to learn how to fight them. Let's see, he's got a mace, so he's going to do a ground pound. Oh, it's Fater Cat. I keep fighting this obscure champion. Is he literally the first guy here? Is he one of the creators? I fought this guy 3 times now. Okay, he's going to teleport. There we go. So if you hold down the melee... Oh, there goes the fire. He's going to do a ring. Yep, there it is. So, I fought this guy a few times. Now, you can shield in one direction. You can dodge the easiest way. And if you hold down... Oh, I hate those things. And if you hold down the attack, you do a heavy attack. But it's better to just do lots of small ones. Beam. Now, most of the time I don't even dodge. Don't even block, because blocking takes time. Okay, that's the spear. And because they telegraph their attacks, it's very easy to know what they're going to do next. Like I say, they only have so many attacks. And once you know what the attacks they're doing in what order. Okay, drop the fire, I have to do the beams. He killed me my first run. Last time I fought, I actually had a much better healing thing. It literally regenerated its health. So, you could use it multiple times in a battle. It only has 4 charges. When you've used up all 4 charges, you have to go to that safe room, which we had at the very beginning. And you only get like a safe room every 2 or so bosses. And the safe rooms regenerate your healing stuff. I also have a boomerang. Oh, I actually don't. I changed it, didn't I? I actually have a landmine. Ah! I have to use a heal. Yes, have a landmine or a boomerang, so you have a secondary. It regenerates. If you use the boomerang, you have to literally pick it up off the floor. Oh. Now, the actual throwing things he has, depending on the level of ability, either throwing 1 or 2. The 2 ones move faster. The 1 actually has greater movement, but moves a bit slower. Like I said, once you know what they're doing, you can just sort of keep dodging them. Oops, that was stupid, isn't it? Okay, let's drop a heal. Okay, so heal over time. Don't nab it. Okay, regenerate. Drop a mine. Come here. There we go. I think I like the mine better than the boomerang, I'll be honest. But yeah, most of the time, to dodge the enemy, you just run towards them. Because their attacks are so big and telegraphed, but the only way they're going to hit you is with their abilities. And it does, because the enemies all look exactly the same. Like, you can say, oh, they look different because they're wearing different armour and things. But you'll always be fighting... Oh, no, I'm stuck in here with him. You'll always be fighting the same armoured guy. That was dumb of me. That was dumb of me. Never get inside with them. There we go, healed up. Okay, and dodge. And dead. So he'll give me his gear, which I've already picked up a couple of times. I think I got my mace off of him. And then we move on to the next one. Discipline standard, blue defender. I'll take the blue defender. Cobalt colouring. Harness I've already got. And then we move on to the next guy. I'm assuming there are different enemies out there. I think I'm literally going through the same few. It says Obsidian Gate. You go here, you can see what you've got. If you want to, you can go back to base from this. But like I say, you lose all your gear. This shows you what you've currently got in. What have I got? Spatial Warp Advance, Shine, and Orpiment. Spatial Warp Advance, I definitely want. Let's carry on fighting. Come on, open up. Now the premise would have been great if you could customise your guys more. Now I can say there's like a warrior frame, maybe there's a wizard frame or an assassin frame, but because they're all big giant sentinel knights, like look the same. Like oh, Jack's mommy, I never fought this guy, the Mesmer Agitator. But it's another guy who's a knight with a mace. Like I said, the easiest way to kill them is after they've done an attack. Okay, you tried to fight. I fought you before. I remember this. Yeah, I remember you now. I've definitely fought you. Yeah, your teleport doesn't damage. Well, just teleport. Yep. Okay, so I've definitely fought this guy as well. Maybe if I go further in. Okay, that's the attack. There goes that. That goes where you're aiming for some reason. Like I say, the best way to attack them is wait to do a regular attack and just hit them. Because they telegraph it so well that the easiest way to kill them is to just wait. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, I won't get a heal room after this. So I want to keep at least some of my potions still active. Ah, got me. So there's two versions of that avalanche strike thing. One is straight up, just a boost around him. The other one slowly encompasses the entire area. There we go. Come here. Okay, he's going to teleport, pulse. There we go. So yeah, I don't really use my shields. I don't really see a need to. There's no parrying in the game as far as I can tell. Ow, 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 ow. Like I say, I haven't really used the shield at all. I just sort of dodge. Oh! Now if you look at the bottom left, you can see a dodge. It slowly regenerates. You get like 3 at a time. But yeah, the boss battles do feel, like I say, exactly the same. Even though each enemy is using different abilities, it just feels like the same boss using slightly different things. And I imagine it will change if I find something which isn't a knight using a sword. I don't know if they exist. Because I found a sword, an axe, and a mace. The sword does a big sweep. The axe does this massive strike into the ground, just like leaves a line, and obviously the mace does an area effect smash. Oh. Okay, where's he gone? And dead. Like, I play Dark Souls games. I play them quite a lot. I wouldn't say I'm good at them. I wouldn't say I'm good at them at all. But once you know roughly the pattern, like obviously the higher the level of the item they're using, the more or the faster the attack is. Like the basic teleport just teleports, the more advanced teleport does a pulse. But once you know what you're fighting, like only certain combinations have done some serious devastation. Another mace. Oh. Thanks, phone. I guess maces are the important ones. I'm using a... Okay, teleport's already. It's just knowing what they do at the very beginning. Okay, he is... Okay, that's a slow field. When you're inside that field, it slows you down and you can't regenerate your dashes. Okay, he's done it again. What you really need to know is what their actual circuit they've set up is. Like, are they using a... like 30-50% circuit? Are they using a madness circuit where it could be anything? Uh oh. Dagnabbit. I'll drop it here when I take another hit. Not a fan of you. I need you to stop doing that. So yeah, his entire thing is literally stopping you from being able to dodge and hitting you. Luckily I have multiple dodges. I think I have this one. Uh oh. Dagnabbit, okay, drop a heal. Ha! Hit him with an explosive, so yeah. This guy is just annoying more than anything. Okay, I'm using a shield. There we go. Took the hit. Oh, he actually does have a different ability. That's surprising. But yeah, the shield isn't that useful. Like, it'd be useful if the enemy did more than one strike. They literally just hammer strike out. Or, you know, hit the floor with their sword or axe, and then that's it. So you can take a strike. But then if they have lasers or something, you have to deal with that. Should have dodged towards him. Uh oh. He's doing more damage than I'd like, but still not an issue. Like, you never feel like they're going to do cheap things, because you always know they're going to do something you've either fought against or know about. Yeah, so they don't have any super cheap moves. They don't have any ultimates. They have the exact same moveset you can pick up. So you end up seeing the same thing over and over again. Although the laser beam's always powerful. People who use the lasers have to be creative. Like that one I fought where he teleports, then drops a fire ring. Then he tries to drop a double laser. If it works, it's effective. You just get outside the fire ring and he's very easy to kill. Oh, come on, he went in that. Come here. There we go. Most of the time you don't even have to dodge. You just sort of like go, okay, here we go, to the final stage. Okay, teleport now does damage. Down to 1 heal though. Congratulate you on that. Fire ring. Teleport with damage. And then you do the earthquake. Okay. But yeah, he's going to go to the centre, he's going to do it again. Teleport. Earthquake. It would work if he tried to teleport to you, then did it. Yeah, he teleports to you, drops the fire down, but no. Because they're following the same pattern, they're a little bit easier. Seismic shock standard, searing wall standard, and I got a night frame green. Maybe I will build one. I guess I don't know how many people exist, because I keep fighting the same few, but I imagine it gets tougher the further in you go. Because obviously you are meant to be fighting multiple people as they create them. If you're not creating new ones, regenerated, you're going to be fighting the same things. Advanced ambush. Force lance. Okay. This is usually where I just stop playing and move back. So let's have a look. Is there anything more powerful beyond this door? Because you see the same zones over and over again. So you don't even feel like that's new. Okay, what's he? A swordman? Is he a sword lord? Oh, it's Fater Cat again. That's a pistol. Finally. Different style. Oh, he actually does. Okay, now we can actually use block properly. Not very accurate. You hammer bugger. Oh, laser. Okay, this is more interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Now I'm having fun. But yeah, even though it's using a gun, it still feels the same thing. It's still the same knight, but now it's just changed weapon. If I kill you, I might actually get a better thing. I'd rather have a gun guy than a sword guy, if I'm honest. Okay. For you, maybe I should have brought the... Yeah, for you, I feel like I should have brought the boomerang. Not doing much damage to him, am I? Come closer! Come closer! Okay. You can take the hits easier at least. Come on. Oh, it's tougher. Definitely tougher. Ow, that was my own fault. I can't get into any mines though. There we go. Okay, so yeah, he's tougher. He might even defeat me. Come on, come to me. Hit the mine. There we go. Does he have more health? But no, I feel like even if I got to this stage, I'd still be fighting this guy again. Because like I say, it's from the same guy I fought last time. I now know how to deal with him. I just, you know, tank the shots. There we go. You might. It was going to change halfway through and all that. Ow. There we go. But yeah, having the gun guy definitely makes it feel a bit different. But it still feels similar because the boss doesn't look too much different. There we go. Go, go, go. Okay, so yeah. We're at half health. You might try using different tile set. I'm having more difficulty with the gun guys. I've not really fought them before. Like I said, I've stopped this beforehand. But the melee guys, I'm finding very easy unless they suddenly change for something more powerful. But yeah, the bosses could definitely do with looking less like a knight. Like maybe changing the creature type or whatever. There we go, take the hit. Okay, take the hit. Damn it. I've got to put that. Ow! I didn't even notice that close. Okay, got this down. Maybe I'm going to have to do another heal. This is bad. Drops a heal down. Come on, come closer. There we go. So I've used 3 heals. This is why I like the previous heal. There we go. He's still going to die. It's going to make the next guy pretty tough because I've only got 1 heal left. I think it's currently mixed or something on Steam, but yeah. Like, the sound effects, they're alright. The graphics, they're nothing really to write home about. Everything's very basic. Like, very basic. I don't know if it's like an art style choice or not. But it's made by Sauropod Studios. They made Castle Story, which had a similar style of art. I like Castle Story. People didn't, but I did. The Castle Story was fun. Oh, he has changed. Oh, I see. Oh, he has this thing which follows me now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, he's suddenly switched up. What is this? Gotta be a developer. This feels cheaty. Come on! The entire arena's on fire! Okay, I've used my final hit. Look at this! Oh, he teleports now! Yeah, you got to attack him while he's doing the fire thing. Unfortunately, he's nowhere near you. Come on! He's on his last bar. I do call BS on that though. The entire arena catching fire. Okay. Did I lose all my items? I think you do when you die. You get to keep a few things. But yeah. There's a couple of different like Sentinel classes you can see. There was like that gunslinger, which I actually find more interesting, quite powerful than the warriors. But yeah. I think I might end up fighting the same few guys again, which is a bit of a problem. Let's have a look. Okay, I gotta keep them. Standard boom. Oh no, standard boomerang. I've lost it. Cool. Okay. So yeah, I've lost all my gear. And I didn't pick up anything with me, so now I have to go back through that again. So the greedier you get, the greater chance of you obviously losing. Although I'd love to fight that guy again, but I don't think we go back into him straight away. I think we have to fight the same few. People say this new controller is pretty bad. This controller actually works quite well. I do like the feel of it. You know, all the bosses have similar feels. Like, we literally fought 3 guys with maces in a row. And the arena's all exactly the same. Like, maybe you could also customise the arena, it'd be interesting. But it all feels the same, it all looks the same. The characters, no matter how much you change them, are always going to be big giant knights with weapons. Oh, it's an axe guy. Vengeful trickster. Like the difference between this guy and the previous guys, he's blue and got an axe. Okay, starting off with fire. Okay, there's the slam. There's the fire again. There's the slam. There's the fire. There we go. So yeah, they all do feel alike. This guy's only doing one thing. And now he's staying inside of it. Come out of the fire. It could have been a lot better of a game, I feel. It's nice that you're literally fighting other enemies, but because they use exactly the same movesets, it's just the same thing over and over again. None of the bosses feel unique. The previous guy felt unique because he had a new weapon. I imagine that will feel different when I fight a few more of them. And that massive amount of cheating going on at the end of the fire. Oh, he's changed his mind. He must be a 70%, 30% person. That's 4. That's 5. Okay. Oh, that's the 3. There we go. I've upset him now. I should get out the fire. But no, it's alright. The battles do feel very samey because you see exactly the same moves over and over again. Like even now, I'm taking hits. I can dodge these hits dead easy. I just don't feel the need to. It's one of those games I think that after I've done this video, I'm not going to come back to it. I have other boss rush games which are interesting. I've definitely fought this guy before. Now I don't know if there's only 7 or 8 people who play the game, but I've definitely fought Torxie before. Fater Cat, I fought him a few times as well. Yeah, as soon as I realised that does 5 and the other one does 3. There we go. Yeah, I remember thinking he was annoying the first time around. The only reason he lasts so long is because the amount of fire he shoots at the beginning. 2. So he always goes 1, then 2. So the next one will be a 1. Oh, firing. Yep. We've hit the 30% mark. Because I've taken more damage than I would like on this. That's fine. There we go. Like, he's trying to obviously fight you in an arena there. So if you're able to get out of it, as soon as he runs into the centre, just run away. That's my own dumb fault. Yeah, let's go outside. But most of the attacks, like I say, the actual proper attacks where you fight them, you run towards them and get underneath them. Took more health than I'd like, but you're fine, you're fine, you're dead. Silver, Capri and Molten Geyser. Then we move on to the next one. I think I went the wrong way. Like I said, there are better heals out there. There's one which regenerates constantly. So obviously you can't use it too much in a battle taking a lot of hits, but it does regenerate. I love that one. If I'd known I was going to lose it, I wouldn't have actually left that arena. And I kept on going. And there we go. Regenerated. So 2 more fights to regenerate. What have we got in here? War Axe, Automaton. Let's just leave. If you're not in the Obsidian Gate, yes. And there you go. So that has been Mirador. It's out now. It's been out for a while. I have seen the same guys over and over again, and it does make me feel a bit odd because you don't get to keep the weaponry. You don't upgrade. You don't get to keep your weaponry once you've gone through. It's gone. You don't get to upgrade your gear. So your character always runs into the same few things. So every character is exactly the same. It's obviously supposed to be about fighting the bosses. So you don't get new loot, really. Like, this is now standard. I've lost that. So the character is always the same. You don't really care about your character. You don't feel the difference between the bosses. Because again, they're using the exact same move sets as each other. They may be using different parts of it. But you will be fighting the same ones over and over again. And you will not care. Either way. I've been the Fallen Shogun. This has been another Who's That Indie First Impression. It's alright. Oh. Okay. It's alright. There are other games out there like get Dark Souls. Get the Surge 2. The Surge 2 is amazing. Anyway, ciao for now, people. Be awesome, be epic, and I will be seeing you in the next one.